Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of reacting to weird Finnish sayings, quarantine edition. So yes, we are about to jump into the weird and wonderful world of Finnish sayings, mostly due to demand. You guys seem to love this series, so I am more than happy to make these videos. So if you have watched one of the 3 episodes that I've got already of this series, you'll know what's going on. But if not, if this is the first one you are watching, first of all, welcome. Secondly, let me just tell you quickly how this works. So we are going to be checking out this book called Matti in the Wallet. I have gone through a lot of it so far, and we are left with the last few pages now. But here is the first one. For example, we've got the Finnish text, then a direct translation of that text, and what my wife has kindly covered up is the meaning in English, and it is my job to try and figure out what this is. And if you've been watching my channel even closer, you'll know that my goal for this year is to learn Finnish as well as possible. So I'm thinking some educated guesses is in order for this episode. So that is what we're going to be doing today, and we're going to jump straight into this in just a second. But first, we're going to say a quick thank you to our sponsor today, NordVPN. So NordVPN is actually a service that I personally use every single day for multiple reasons. Firstly, a VPN basically pings your connection to anywhere you decide in the world and encrypts your connection so that nobody can creep on whatever you're doing online. So for example, if you're somebody that uses a lot of public Wi-Fi connections, for example, like at coffee shops, remember when we were allowed to go to coffee shops? Oh. But basically you could connect to that Wi-Fi connection via NordVPN, and then anybody that is trying to look at your data via that public Wi-Fi can't do so because your connection is now encrypted. Secondly, NordVPN is an awesome way to see content which is not available in your area. For example, I love a TV show called It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and it's not available here on Netflix in Finland. However, it is available on the UK Netflix. So I just connect to a UK server via NordVPN, and then I can watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia for as long as I want, and it's awesome. I love it. Now, NordVPN are offering my viewers 70% off plus 1 month free. So if that sounds interesting to you, just go ahead over to nordvpn.com/Dave and you can get that offer right there. Also, the folks at NordVPN have made a password manager called NordPass. They are offering 50% off to my viewers, plus you get 1 month free of that as well. I've been using that now and changed all my passwords so that they are super secure. And yeah, you can get that offer as well. nordpass.com/Dave. Thank you NordVPN for sponsoring this video. It is very much appreciated in these tough times to have a sponsor. So yeah, thank you NordVPN. And with that said, guys, we're gonna jump into the video. All right, so let's check out the first Finnish saying of the video. So first one is mieli mustana, which is translated to black mind. Now my instinct is to say that this is someone that has a dirty mind. Like your brain always goes to something that is rude. So yeah, I'm going with that. Dirty mind. To be sad or down. Oh, now I just feel bad. Now I've forgotten the point structure that I had in the last video, so I'm just gonna make it up again as I go along. All right, next one. Katoaa kuin pieru Saharaan. Disappears like fart in the Sahara. Whatever this one is, I love it. And I think I'm gonna use this on a daily basis. I wanna say that this is something that you could maybe say about money. Like as soon as you get it, it goes away like a fart in the Sahara. But I can't think of anything like in English that could be for that. So I'm gonna have to pass, but I think I'm gonna like this. To disappear without a trace. Just like my money. Okay, next. Jo alkoi lyyti kirjoittamaan. Now lyyti begins writing. Who's lyyti? I feel like that is important information. So I'm gonna Google lyyti. Is it just a name? I guess so. So just a random person starts writing. This is hard. This is a hard one. I kind of want to say that this is like a sarcastic thing. Like when the interest club is taking notes. There's a saying in Swedish, but I can't remember exactly what that is. So I'm going to say it's something you say when you're really not that interested in something. Things have improved A previously hard job has become easier to do. I did not stand a chance. I still don't think I understand that. Vuonna miekka ja kivi. In the year of the sword and stone. So this has to be a reference to the old times. So maybe if you don't know an exact year when you're talking about something and you just say it's the year when they had swords and stones. Oh God, no, I don't know. Let's see. A very long time ago. I'm taking a point on that one. You can't stop me. 1 point, Dave. Heittämällä. Okay, this is just by throwing the thing. I do have certain clues here. It's a small sticker, but that really doesn't help me for this one. I'm gonna have to pass. I have no clue. To throw something very easily. I still have absolutely no idea when you would use this, so maybe you can help me out in the comments. Help. Okay, next, mennä metsään. To go into the forest. Now I think we've had another forest related one a bit earlier on in this book. Let me see if I can find it. Ah, yeah. The forest answers in the way you shouted into it. Okay, so slightly different. To go into the forest. What happens when one goes into the forest? Perhaps this is when someone just suddenly becomes really quiet and kind of goes into themselves, like a lot of Finns tend to do. And that's when you go into the forest. That's what this means. Something goes wrong. No, I was wrong. Something goes wrong, so it goes into the forest. Mennä metsään. Now that is actually quite an easy one in Finnish for me. I know both of these words, so I'm going to vow to use this some point in another video in everyday life. Ei laita tikkua ristiin. They don't cross their sticks. Man, these ones are hard in this episode. I feel like in the last ones I had some kind of educated guess for a lot of them, but man, these are tricky. They don't cross their sticks. Now I'm wondering if Matti here is wanting the sticks to cross, but they're just not. Maybe the sticks are a metaphor for people. Maybe they're not friends. They don't cross their sticks is when two people, they're not friends. They don't like to cross paths. That was a shot in the dark. Wow. They don't do anything when they're supposed to. This is just another example of the beautiful Finnish language not making any sense. Katsoa kuin halpaa makkaraa. Now I know that last word, one of my favorite words. To look at something like it's a cheap sausage. Man, I wish I had a cheap sausage here so I could look at it and like invoke some feelings and see how I felt. But I'm just gonna have to imagine a cheap sausage. You look at something, it has to be when you look at something with disgust. To look at something with disgust, although that seems a little bit on the nose, but that's all I got for this, because I love sausages. To look at something with scorn. I'm taking it. Kel onni on. Se onnen kätkekköön. The one who has happiness should hide that happiness. Oh, that is about as Finnish as it gets. I want to say that this is maybe something that your parents or your grandma would say to you, like if you've achieved something really good, or you just won something, or you've done something really well, and maybe you got a sibling, they're going to get jealous, and they're like, okay, let's be a little bit more humble about this. Let's not shove it in everyone's face. Although that sounds like a really horrible thing for a parent to say. Don't be so happy, damn it. So I'm gonna go with something like one should be humble when you are lucky or happy. Oof. Don't brag about your life, stay modest. Point for Dave, yes. Kuka kissan hännän nostaa ellei kissa itse? Who will raise the cat's tail if not the cat itself? I feel like I've got some like juices flowing on this one. I'm gonna go with something along the lines of, if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. If the cat's not gonna raise its bloody tail, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Yes! Ah, finally. Oh, I felt confident about that one. Be proud of yourself. Don't expect others to validate you. I feel like mine was better. Ruista ranteessa. To have rye on the wrists. Now what would that actually do? I'm trying to think logically here. It didn't necessarily weigh you down. It would smell a little strange. Looks like the baby's woken up. Saved by the baby. Okay, so I've got some help now. You gonna help, Daddy? What does it mean to have rye on the wrists? Or maybe I should read you the Finnish. You're much better at Finnish than me already. Ruista ranteessa. He's just woken up. Maybe he's not quite there yet. Oh, I'm gonna have to pass on this one. I have no clue. To be very strong. You got rye on your wrists, don't you? You got food around your face at least. Oma lehmä ojassa. To have one's own cow in the ditch. What does that mean, to have your cow in the ditch? What does that one mean? Yeah, it's a cow. He just wants to eat. He just wants to eat it. I'm gonna take a guess that to have your cow, when your cow is in the ditch, it means that maybe you're a little sad, you're a little unhappy, and you're a bit down in the dumps. Cow in the ditch, down in the dumps. What do you think? To have vested interest. Oh, you know what? I may have actually heard this. I think I've heard this before. Now I feel silly. Kukkona tunkiolla. To be a rooster on a dunghill. This is what came straight to mind, is that if you're in a place you don't belong. To be in a place you do not belong. Who's seen a rooster on a dunghill? To feel superior, to think you're the boss of everyone. So basically to be a Leo in our household. You're the rooster on this dunghill. Sopii kuin nyrkki silmään. Fits like a fist in the eye. That's going to be fits well. Or no, fits bad. Fits well or fits poorly. What do you think? Well or poorly? I mean, that doesn't fit super. Fits poorly. If something fits perfectly. Ah! You knew that, didn't you? Why didn't you tell me? We had a 50-50 chance. Rohkea rokan syö. The brave one will eat the thick soup. What's that saying? Something favors the brave. Fortune favors the bold. I'm gonna go with that. So like if you're brave, if you're bold, then you will get fortunes. You'll be rewarded. The one being brave will get the reward. Piru merrassa. The devil in the fish trap, or devil in the fish trap. I think one of the only phrases in English I know about the devil is is it the devil is in the detail or something like that? Of course the battery runs out on my top-down camera. So I think this is going to be the last one. Let's see. Did we get it right? Yeah, Leo, you can help me out here. Shit's about to happen. So since the battery on my camera has died and the baby is now awake, I think we're gonna leave this here. There are still plenty more sayings in this book, which I think I'm gonna leave if you wanna pick up this book yourself. And throughout these episodes, I haven't actually used every single one of them. So there's still plenty for you to read if you wanna get this book. There'll be a link in the description to Suomalainen or something like that, if you wanna check it out. So there we have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up on this video. Once again, thank you to NordVPN. And again, if you wanna check out the offer, just go over to nordvpn.com/Dave. And yeah, you can check it out. All right, thank you guys so much for watching once again. We'll see you next time. See ya.